Yo, but who had a great night was ESPN in the whole. Did you
Oh
see
yeah, man.
everything on ESPN was lit?
Everything,
Everything.
everything. Yeah. Um, I'm a little disappointed in the Jared Anderson fight.
Mm.
So let's go with that
Let's just,
performance
yeah, let's
first.
start with that. Yeah, yeah.
That that was the only one I could see was kind of disappointing because I felt the opponent could have actually done better had he punched more. I think in the first round, he threw like 3 punches, had a lot of head movement, way too much movement, not enough countering.
Yeah.
He was landing the punches, but it was like everyone watches, like, as soon as Jared Anderson turns it up, this fight is over. And that's what happened. I was upset. We have to start seeing Jared Anderson against some more tougher competition because you can't tell if he's fundamentally flawed or just not respecting his competition because he leaves his face up there. He talked about his defense, but I actually think he gets hit clean way too much for my liking, but you don't know if it's the opponent or the fact that he just doesn't respect these guys. And I wouldn't have, if I was him, I wouldn't have respected the guy neither. He literally ran around you for like 10 minutes before you started throwing punches.
I mean, his plan was to basically bait him in to try to hit him with a counter, maybe like an overhand or a quick hook. And he tried it, and sometimes it landed. It didn't always land flush, but he tried it multiple times. But he did it so much, you knew that was his game plan. Like, you knew straight off the back what he was doing. It was very obvious. And then when he went back to his corner after that first round, they even told him, yo, you're not going to win doing that. You got to throw punches. He tried to throw a little more. Jared Anderson, like you said, it's hard to gauge because of the opponent that he had. I think he's good. I think he's ready for top contenders. Get him in there.
I liked him for a while too.
Yeah, I know Joy Joyce has a fight coming up with Big Bang, but if him and Joy Joyce was a fight, man, I think that would be amazing. I think that'd be an amazing fight.
You said Keyshawn.
Oh, fuck. Keyshawn, what a performance.
Let me ask you this. Where do you gauge Keyshawn? Incredible performance, but so far he's been so good at fighting. I don't know if he's a good boxer yet because he's so good at pressure bombs.
Well, see now you got to explain that because the people who are listening are going to be like, what the fuck is he talking about? He is a boxer. So elaborate on that.
All right. He's not someone that sets up his punches with follow behind the jab. He is a boxer. The knockdown, you actually see him weave. I think the guy's straight left. He leaves the looping punch and then slips it and follows with a body shot. So he does have skills.
Yeah.
But he's more of a puncher boxer than a boxer puncher. He's setting up stuff more with power shots and pressure, pressure. He's throwing a lot of punches on you rather than setting them up and waiting for counters. It's more like I'm gonna punch through you, and he's really good at it.
Wild entertaining, I'll tell you that.
Absolutely. And don't know what will happen when he gets in there with a guy who's more of a pure boxer, who's gonna punch and move, almost like the guy that Tio fought recently that gave him problems.
Sandor Martin.
Yeah, someone who's quick-footed, more behind the jab and counter hooks. That's my idea. I would like to see him in there with some guys.
Well,
maybe he hasn't just been running through them.
I see what you're saying. That would be a unique style for him to go against, a good style for him to go against, because those type of guys kind of slow down the pace. And obviously, you see with Keyshawn, he kind of likes to have a very fast tempo. Not very fast, but a consistent tempo.
It's definitely fast.
It's good. It would be awesome to see who could dictate their pace. I think Keyshawn would. I think, when you got a guy like Keyshawn, you have to throw punches because he's gonna throw. So you have to get his respect early. If you don't throw, he's just gonna keep going. You can't. I don't think his style makes it hard to just box him. You have to fight him at times, even if you don't want to. You're gonna have to fight him because his style, he's too
make him pay.
Right. Man, I was really impressed. If you can't tell, he's already calling out Frank Martin. That's Earl Spence, boy. I don't know if that's too soon, but I want to see it.
In terms of where you are in this weight class.
Hey, for that other southpaw on the other side of the street, this is an example for you. But I probably can do you a little earlier than that. You and Earl keep saying this, that, and the third. I want to fight, but y'all calling out other fighters. Why is that? I want to fight you. I want to fight you. You feel me? If you want to fight, let me know, because I want to fight.
All right, Joe. Looks like Keyshawn.
I'm not even sure where I would go. I would have to watch a little more tape and try to figure out who has the edge. They're both super explosive.
Yeah, man, and it would be an awesome fight. Like you said, they have similar styles. One guy trains, does not necessarily trains against Earl, but you got one guy that's on Earl's side. You got one guy that's kind of with, Shakur and Terrence. So to see these two young up and coming contenders go at it, bro.
Yes.
That shit would be fireworks.
Up there, alley-oop, man. Let's make that happen.
Main fight though, we had Shakur, and before we talk about his performance, I just want to tell Shakur, if you want to get that work on a ping pong table, come at your boy. Like, I'm with that smoke. I'm with it.
It's a close game.
You serious?
We can get it popping. Don't judge that other video where I went against that kind of semi-pro dude. No. I'm ready. I can give you that smoke on a ping pong table. I promise you. All right, well, let's get back into it.
Oh, man, I don't think he won it. I'll
give him that smoke. I'll give him that smoke, man.
I know you would, bro.
But his performance, man, that was his debut at 135. He looked good. He looked strong. That was the very first thing I took from that. Granted, he had a good dance partner, but he looked strong.
Yeah. I've been very critical of Shakur. I lost money again on that fight too. I thought that was going the distance. Yeah. You see, I don't mind coming on here and
damn,
we got receipts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I last time he fought in Newark, I actually bet he's gonna stop the guy, and he couldn't. He would go for it, but I didn't think he really knew how to go for it.
Okay.
He would throw maybe 2-3 bombs, hurt the guy, but not really go all out and sell out.
Right.
And my criticism to him is he's an incredible fighter, great performance, like you said, the dance partner. How many times have we seen him not actually go for it? And in this performance here, the ref stopped it. It's not like he iced the guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, after he got criticized, and he took that criticism pretty harshly from Timothy Bradley. They seemed like they kind of hashed things out, but after he got criticized with being somewhat boring because of that fight that you just mentioned with Nakatama, he kind of changed his tune, where he seems a little more a go-getter.
It wasn't just with Nakatani. He did it with Oscar Valdez.
I mean, Oscar Valdez got power, bro. But he did it against two guys that he feels have power. Two guys that he felt have power. This guy, even though he was 16 with 13 knockouts, he didn't really fear this guy. I guess maybe he felt like this guy didn't fight nobody, that he didn't prove anything to him. So he looked, more aggressive, but he did look strong at 135. You can see from round one, he was going for a knockout. He was putting in work. He was hitting a lot of power shots. So you can see that he was going for a knockout or a stoppage. So maybe this is just a better weight for him, or maybe it just depends on who he goes against. You know what I'm saying? A bigger question. Don't want to stay too long on it, but now at least to a bigger question. Did that performance help him or hurt him? Because he looks strong at 135. There's a lot of good fighters at 135. Did that hurt him or help him?
I actually think it puts pressure on a lot of the opponents. Let's just say the Pitbull Cruz. Pitbull Cruz was like, he moves too much. Well, I stood in front of this guy the whole night. What else could you say? And it puts a lot of pressure on those type of fighters.
Yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying. I mean, obviously, Shakur is not going to fight every opponent the same. Hopefully, these guys do get in there with him, but I want to see who's going to actually do it, because right now, it's high risk, low reward. He doesn't, Shakur doesn't have a belt. He just got to that division, so we'll see who steps in there with him. The other thing that I want to talk about, just to wrap it up, guys, just in case y'all didn't know, we got some bum shit happening. When I mean bum shit, I mean bum shit.
I don't know what's coming.
You don't know? You ain't hear the news?
No.
Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez about to fucking bum it up. Bum that shit up. Man, look, if this bum Lopez don't beat this other bum, I'm gonna be so mad. And this is his chance to actually be undisputed. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even think he deserves this fight right away. Not saying that he's not a good fighter. I just mean how they ranked him so quick to get that number one spot. I think that's fucked up, especially for the people who've been waiting to get Josh Taylor, like Catterall wanted a rematch. I'm pretty sure there's other people who felt like they're more deserving of getting an undisputed, whatever. But hey, this fight is happening. Lopez, Josh Taylor, these bums about to stink it up. Who you got?
Oh man, I'm a T.O. fan. I'm a T.O. fan.
Okay.
I'm a reserve. I gotta go back to the well and look, because I haven't liked the way neither one of them looked more recently. But if I'm just gonna pick, I gotta go with Josh Taylor being the bigger fighter. Gotta go with Josh because he's just bigger. I'm not sure.
Yo,
man,
Lopez has been at this weight class for Lopez been at this weight class for like 2-3 fights now, so he's good.
And he ain't look great. He ain't look great, man. Like, yo, he needs an adjustment, man. He needs a new trainer. He definitely needs a new trainer, man. He needs some new tricks. And Josh Taylor is deceptively good, deceptively tough. The one thing I will say is that he's not hard to find. So T.O. ain't gonna have the trouble he had with Martin looking for him.
Right.
But the tough, gritty dude, man. I reserve my opinion.
He's gritty. Has he fought somebody who is as explosive as Lopez? I don't think so.
Power-wise, I think Ramirez is good. I also think skill-wise, I think Regis is good. And in the Regis fight, I think that grittiness is what slowed up Regis, because I had Regis winning that fight. I thought Regis would beat him. And the fight got going, and I felt Regis was better.
Right.
In that fight, just not enough. And I think it was because the power. I just can't really tell. If he starts to catch T.O., how's T.O. gonna react? We know he caught. He's really good at catching and catching and shooting, catching and countering.
Who?
Josh. Josh is deceptive, man. Yeah, he's actually pretty good at catching your punch. That's actually how we dropped Ramirez I think that's his name, to become unified.
He's a bum. Okay.
Oh,
He's a bum. Yeah. Even your ears they don't even want to hear this.
they don't
bullshit.
want to hear fucking.
Look, man.
Bullshit.
You know, guys, just to explain. I don't see anything special about him. I've been saying it since day one. I just don't see it. I'm sorry if that bothers you, if that hurts you, that triggers you, but I don't see it. He's a bum to me. He does nothing special. He's like the Tim Duncan. He's just blah. He's just, you know how you create a character and it's just even across the board? That's that bum to me. The only thing he got, like you said, maybe is grit. Besides that,
he's tough.
He's not tough, fast. Yeah. He's not strong. He doesn't seem that.
He is strong. He is strong. That's what slowed Regis down. I'm telling you, he's strong enough. He may not be explosive, but he's strong enough where it makes people slow up. And had Regis not slowed up, he probably would have looked like Jack Catterall did the last fight.
Well, we're gonna see what happened. I'm rooting for Lopez. You know, I'm not a big fan of Lopez because of the things that he said and how he acts sometimes. But I'm rooting for Lopez to get this bum out of here. Even though Lopez doesn't deserve this shot in my mind, I'm still rooting for him.
He's saying that. He was unified. Nah, man. He was unified at 135. I mean, he was coming off a loss, moving up. I get that.
He don't deserve
that. Oh, man.
But everybody has their day. You know what I'm saying?
You fucking roasted him.